Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Najwa binti Abdul Rahman. My metric number is 03DPR20F2016. I want to present about how to educate teens about drugs. Introduction. First, the teenagers years can be a time of experimentation for young people, regardless of parenting skill and influence. Second, as a parent, you may worry about your child becoming dependent on illegal drugs such as methamphetamine, speed and ice, ecstasy, heroin, and cocaine. Third, however, the more likely threat to your teenager's health is the use of legal drugs such as alcohol and tobacco. Next, cannabis, marijuana is the most common illegal drug used by teenagers, with around 1 in 5 having tried it at least once. Next, there is no way to guarantee your child will never take drugs, but you can reduce the possibility of them experiencing drug problem in a number of ways.
Today on DPA's Matters of Substance, what is Safety First drug education and why should it replace DARE? DARE and other abstinence-based drug education models do nothing to stop drug use and save lives. Many of the young people dying of overdose today never received honest, accurate information about drugs and drug use in school. Safety First is a new drug education curriculum based in harm reduction and proven to be effective. It discourages teens from using drugs while also empowering them with information that can keep themselves and others safe if and when they encounter drugs. It opens up conversations about drugs and drug-related risks. It's time to truly educate students. The Drug Policy Alliance has made Safety First publicly available and free of cost. Learn more at drugpolicy.org/safetyfirst.
Common risk factor for teen drug abuse: a family history of substance abuse, a mental or behavioral health condition such as depression, anxiety, or attention deficit, hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, impulsive or risk-taking behavior, a history of traumatic events such as experiencing a car accident or being a victim of abuse, low self-esteem or feeling of social rejection. Recognizing the warning signs of teen drug abuse: sudden or extreme change in friend, eating habit, sleeping pattern, physical appearance, irresponsible behavior, poor judgment, and general lack of interest, breaking rules or withdrawing from the family, the presence of medics, containers, despite a lack of illness or drug paraphernalia in your teen's room. Strategies to prevent teen drug abuse: know your teen activities. Pay attention to teens' whereabouts. Find out what adult supervised activities your teen is interested in and encourage him or her to get involved with. Establish rules and consequences. Explain your family rules, such as leaving a party where drug use occurred and not riding in a car with a driver who's been using drugs. If your teen breaks the rules, consistently enforce consequences. Know your teen friend. If teen friend use drugs, teen might feel pressure to experiment too. Next, provide support. Offer praise and encouragement when teens suggest a strong bond between you and teen might help prevent teen from using drugs. Seeking help for teen drug abuse. Talk to him or her. You can never intervene too early. Casual drug use can turn into excessive use or addiction and cause accident, legal trouble, and health problems. Encourage honesty. Speak kindly and express that you are coming from a place of concern. Share specific details to back up your suspicion. Verify any claim he or she makes. Focus on the behavior, not the person. Emphasize that drug use is dangerous, but then does not mean teen is a bad person. Check in regularly. Spend more time with teen, know your teen whereabouts, and ask questions after he or she return home. And the last one, get professional help. If you think your teen is involved in significant drug use, contact a doctor, counselor, or other health care provider for help. Consequences of teen drug abuse. Poor judgment. Teenage drug use is associated with poor judgment in social and personal interaction. Second, sexual activity. Drug use is associated with high-risk sexual activities, unsafe sex, and unplanned pregnancy. Third, mental health disorders. Drug use can complicate or increase the risk of mental health disorders such as depression and anxiety. Next, impaired driving. Driving under the influence of any drug can impair a driver's motor skills, putting the driver, passengers, and others on the road at risk. Change in school performance. Substance use can result in a decline in academic performance. Talking about teen drug use. Discuss reasons not to use drugs. Avoid scare tactics. Emphasize how drug use can affect the things that are important to your teen, such as sport, driving, health, and appearance. Consider media messages. Social media, television program, movie, and song can glamorize or trivialize drug use. Talk about what your teen sees and hears. Discuss ways to resist peer pressure. Brainstorm with your teen about how to turn down offers of drugs. Conclusion. In conclusion, drugs are the result of bad habits and drive everyone crazy, especially teenagers, because drug use often leads to rupture in family relationships. Teenagers may start irresponsibly in university, and they will do almost everything like commit crime. One effect of drugs is that they do not have more money. For this, they start stealing. Then they might start killing people, like if you don't give them money when they ask you, they can kill you to get money to buy more drugs. Finally, teenagers need to avoid engaging in drug habits that will limit themselves and their future.